What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Dent Digest live show, episode number 60. It's pretty cool, 60 episodes. And you poor bastards are still watching this thing. So, So I want to get into last week's show a little bit, kind of my how is it on the Hail Trail as a route guy. And it seemed like the Dent Reaper is doing pretty well. And S knows what the hell he's doing. So, but yeah, man, it's hard for a route guy to kind of convert to hail. I mean, you saw how many tools that John had. He had a whole ton of tools. So, he's still trying to figure out what he has to do to get himself rocking and rolling. And I think this pandemic is kind of changed a lot of guys' thought process in being a route guy, but still trying to figure it out because everything is still really slow in a lot of the guys' areas. So, I really enjoyed getting his thought process on trying to make it work. So I've got a co-host here, and you'll see Manny pop in and out in the next few months. And I like his approach and doing really good things. So let me bring Mr. Manny's PDR on. What's up, Manny?
What's up, Brian?
How are you?
Thanks for bringing me back on, man.
Look at this guy with the power PDR box right there.
My bad. I didn't know if this was on the way. I just, my bad. My bad.
I know you've been talking about that thing for like 6 months. Me and you have had 2 conversations about that thing.
Yes. And it's finally here. And you know what? It's been sitting in my desk for 3 days now. I have not opened it because I'm waiting for that special moment, And I'll share it.
That's because Dwayne didn't even put the power PDR box in there. He filled it full of eggs and he sent it to me.
Imagine it's not even in here, right?
Right. That would be great.
But yeah, shout outs to Power PDR, man. Just really happy to have this. I'm so excited. I haven't even opened it. So yeah.
And we were talking. I said, what are you going to open that thing online? He says, no. And I was like, okay. And he goes, I like to enjoy it. I get it. I get it, man. You know what I mean? I get the whole wanting to enjoy something new. You've got your kid running around. It's late at night or you're busy during the day. And you don't get that time to really sit down and cut that box open and pull it out. And so
it's crazy. Even the wife, it's like, yo, when are you going to open that box? Like, it's like, when?
She's like, you spent $2,000 on that thing. You haven't opened it yet.
It's like, it's got to be special, But yeah, shout outs to Power PDR. Can't wait to and
got my Dent Digest gloves on tonight.
Oh, look at you!
Got these ready to rock. We're going to battle today.
Wait, bring them closer to the camera. Let me check those gloves out.
These are really nice, man. Let me tell you, I've been wearing these. I had his original pair, and I've been wearing these since Orlando. And I just posted something, I guess 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, that since I was off for 7 weeks, man, I had the worst blister right here. And I was struggling. I was like, oh, my gosh. I'm like, why aren't you wearing those gloves that you usually wear? So I put them on and posted it on Facebook, and it was a lifesaver.
Nice. Nice. There's nothing like wearing gloves, mate. Gives you that extra grip,
No, and you know what it is? It's got the padding in the right place.
Yeah.
They're really, really well made. I mean, they are really, really well made and just really comfortable. A lot of times you get gloves and they're not as comfortable. These are soft and do really well with sweating in them and the heat. And so I'm very happy. They are a great pair of gloves.
Yep.
It's let me bring on the special guest here. The world renowned known, the legend.
The legend. Yeah. There he is.
What's up, John?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Hey, what's up, John?
Thanks for having me on today.
Did you drink your coffee before you came on or what?
No, I just drink some. This is what I have.
Oh my gosh. It's like
That
gasoline in a can.
baby. Wait, are you going back to sleep after this, or?
No, I'm going to work, man.
Well,
I'm up. What should I do?
You're already at the shop, so you might as well just turn around
Yeah.
and get to work.
Yeah.
And what time is it there right
Early
now?
morning today. So at the moment we have a 3 a.m.
Man, I want to thank you for ruining your whole day to come on this show.
Nah, it's not ruined. It's actually better now. So thanks for having me on, man.
Hey,
It means a lot to me, Just some random guy from some random country. You guys would call it a foreigner, but we're being polite.
well, look, I look at this and I'm like, right now, I got two guys on my screen right now that can really push a dent.
Nah,
I can't even come to your guys' level. That's a whole nother level.
you just don't want to.
Wait,
You don't want to get that competition. That's fine. You rather hang out with the rest of the PDR guys to get into that competition, baby.
Yeah, I'd have to drink a lot.
Now
try
we're
to get the stress off.
just honored to have you as a coach and a mentor,
That's right. Thanks, Ryan.
Oh my gosh, it's getting real in here. So let's get into you a little bit. How long have you been pushing? Let's get into your story. How you got into it? How long you been pushing? All the good stuff.
So in 2008, I started doing R&I. It was September 2008. My mother was an accountant in a company that does PDR in my country. So I started doing R&I for them for about a year. And then I was basically practicing by myself for about a year. And then in May 2010, I did my first hail car. That's from that. I would still love to see that hail car, the first one I did, man, because I think it was pretty rough. So it was really, really bad storm we had that year. And the cars were really like bunch of oversized dents everywhere. It took me like 4 days to fix the car. And white color, I was done with it. And they were like, because the boss was like, hey, when are you going to finish this car? Because the customer has to pick it up. And I'm like, yeah, do it Thursday. Okay. And Thursday I put it up like 1 hour before the customer comes. And I looked at it from the back on the roof and it was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So that's when I learned about cross-checking.
Hey, at least you learned on the fly.
I was just checking out your cross-checking video today, by the way.
Thank you. It was an experience to say the least, but it was a white car, so it passed.
The poor guy that had to fix it again with the next storm.
Yeah.
So, as I don't know if everybody knows, he's like won every competition in the world on paintless dent repair.
No. Manny got one. Manny stole one. No, just kidding.
I'm just saying overall, if you look at all of the things, you've touched almost all of them.
Yeah, yes.
You've been in there. How do you do it? What's the story? And one thing I want to say, you did start a seminar last year.
Yeah, with Dave Streen.
Yeah. So let's get into your preparation. So when you get ready for the World Cup or what's it called? I can't even think of it. That's so terrible.
MT.
The Dent Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
How do you prepare for that?
Well, basically, you have to go to my seminar to find out. No. I mean, well, I just so long story. I was playing basketball for my entire life, basically, and I got the competitiveness spirit from there, So now I ruined my knees, can't play anymore, and I'm missing it. So, but I'm still a competitor by nature, So I wanna compete, and I just feel like I have to prove myself. I don't know why, but so I start by, I don't know, it's going there. That's the first step.
Yeah. And that's a
So,
long flight for you to MT, correct?
Yeah, across the pond. But it's nice. I mean, especially Orlando one, because it's like nice holidays. We have winter here, and going to Florida is nice also for the family.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a nice getaway, even for me, because it's still cold here, and it usually gets cold in October. So by January, you're ready to get a little warm weather. So are you practicing the exact like Dent Olympics damage using an air canning, or are you just kind of just practicing your craft?
Well, I bought an air cannon to practice, but I never used it to practice. I mean, we do, all of us, we do dents every day. So, I mean, a dent is a dent, and every dent's going to be different. Even if I hit it with an air cannon, it's still going to be something different about it,
Yeah.
5 or 2 inches to the left or to the right, it's a completely different dent.
Yeah.
1 inch down, 1 inch up, so they can be similar, but they're not the same. We all know that. So, I mean, it's nothing much you can do to practice. Just every day when you're working, just do your best,
I see Manny brewing up a question on right there. Look at him. He's ready to go.
No, I was going to tell you. I'll tell you one thing that I've learned from Zen. Watching all his competitions. This guy wears the most comfortable clothes to work.
Yeah.
Listen, this guy, it's always comfortable. You see him working a day, he's just comfortable, man. It's just like, that's so cool.
Yeah, I love my sweatpants, man. Jeans, I don't like jeans too much. I do wear them, of course. I like the look of them, but I want to be comfortable. Yeah, my wife hates me for it sometimes.
Hey, if you're comfortable.
I would go like this. I would go to the doctor. I don't know what's the thing, how you should dress up for the doctor, but every time I go like this, she's like, "You're not going to the doctor like that." And I'm like, "Why not? I'm not getting married or something. It's just doctor's appointment,
Yeah. I remember you used to have a playlist too. You still carry on your playlist to something to listen to when you're competing?
Yeah, I always have a playlist for the competitions.
Nice. Is this still a preference of playlist?
A what? Sorry, you broke up.
Is there a preference in your playlist of music?
It's just like a music that's gonna hype me up,
Okay.
And just to keep my mind off of everything else than a dent. Just nice beats, hip hop. That's my style. So
some Justin Bieber.
Yeah, of course. And Selena Gomez.
Oh,
there you go.
Selena Gomez. Uh-oh.
Now they have a question here. It says, any advice that helped him push through such a difficult challenge and help manage it easier?
For what? For you mean? No, you have one. My friend just received the same condition. So, are you James? Are you talking about alopecia?
Fill us in. What's alopecia?
It's my hairstyle. What can you see? Because I'm losing hair. From the back, you're gonna see the best.
You're good, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was, I'm losing hair. Sorry, I'm losing just random patches of hair, and it's not bad. I mean, just the only bad thing is you need to shave every 2 days or 3 days to look presentable, and when you go to work,
I got another 5-10 years, I think.
Hey, I can sell you guys part of mine.
Oh,
I'll sell
wow.
it to you. I almost made a wig when I got it cut 2 weeks ago. It was
Nice.
nice and bushy and Tiger King-ish. So
If James is talking about that, then you just have to accept it. Tell your friend just to accept it, because there's not much you can do about it. And the sooner you accept it, the happier you will be. Because I was worrying about it so much at the start and just thinking about it. But look, it's a situation. It's not the best one, but it's not the worst one. So just shave it and go on. And plus, I read somewhere that women find shaved men more attractive, because they
I
show
read that too.
confidence. They're confident in their self and they shave.
I read that too.
You're going to see half of all the PDR texts tomorrow posting a bald head. Everyone's
No,
going to
James, you're good. You're good. No worries if you bring it up.
So
I don't mind talking about it.
you pushed over in Japan too, correct?
Yeah, not pushed. I went there to competition.
So explain how that was, that experience and the competition, if it was different than the ones you've had here in the U.S. Go into that a little bit.
The experience was super great for the first 2 days. Then I got way too much to drink, and it was not as good after that.
Was that after the competition?
No. Before we went, so I was there for about a week, and the first 2 days everything was good, adjusting to the jet lag and everything. And then we had 2 days before the competition. We went out. I drank too much, mixing sake and beer.
Ugh.
So a good advice: don't do that. And that messed me up. So I was basically super sick for the rest 3 days during the competition also.
Wow.
So before the because you have the first day is the qualification rounds, and the second days are the finals. So 8 people from the best 8 people go to the finals. And in the first day before the qualifications was starting, I was just sitting on the floor like this, ready to puke, just next to my car. I was like, and they're like, go. Okay, I'm up. So yeah, I was like, I'm pale now, but you see the wall behind me. That's how I looked before the competition. So
people couldn't find that. They couldn't find you. It was like, no, he's right there.
Yeah, I was just the first day. I was just hoping I can push through to get to the finals. So
Frank's asking, how tall are you?
6 feet, maybe 6'1".
What color are your eyes?
He said he ran basketball. Yeah. What color are my eyes? Is this a dating game?
So what tools are you using to win these competitions? Let's get into that.
Yeah,
tools.
I'm taking notes, by the way, Zen.
Okay.
Taking notes, buddy. Coming after you.
Okay. When is the next time we meet each other? I'm just gonna buy all the spots there.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, man. No, when I placed fourth in Germany, I was thinking, oh man, I have a plan how I can win next time. I need to find 59 friends that are gonna enter with me. So the tools I'm using. So I'm using the A1, the Dent Wizard BB tip tool. If you guys know it, is the one with the BB tip at the end. Put the cherry cap on it with the tactical handle, the Gorilla Grip. That's really nice. I'm using that one, and then the second one I'm using is the Dent Reaper.
The Reaper.
That's
tool.
it, basically.
Great tool.
You got to also tell him you got to work out, Zen, because I know you've been working out, bro.
Yeah. Occasionally, I do work out. Yeah.
But you used to work out like every morning, I think, right? Like before going to work.
Yeah. I still plan to do that now, but I'm just lazy at the moment, to be honest.
Oh man.
So I want to
It's
bring
funny.
it to
It's funny how it gets. The busier you are, the more work you have, the more you can do.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can just push through and do this and that and that. If you're just laying in your house all day, you're not gonna get to the gym.
No.
No, I agree.
So I found something the other day when I was going through some old tools to give to a body guy that it's a friend of mine, and I was looking through this bag and I'm tearing through the old tools and I'm like, holy crap. I found my first PDR tool that I ever pushed a dent with.
What?
Nice.
And you would not believe that this is it. This is the first PDR tool that I ever pushed a dent with.
Wow.
And you're going to be like, I showed this to Shane and he was like, bro, you actually fixed dents with that thing? Yep. This is what we had, buddy.
You should want your money back because it's rusting a bit.
You're right. We should complain about that on Facebook.
Yeah.
We don't need that anymore. But yeah, I was like, oh my God, that thing, I'm an old dent wizard guy, so that's what we use to learn. But, I was like, holy crap, technology's come a long way,
Yeah. But at the end, it's still just bare metal,
It is. That's a larger R4 end. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
So I don't know. We're super lucky, and same thing with you. You came up with a product that's been out for a little while, and then you even made it better this round. And if you guys don't have these, the Guard Tech workwear gloves, I'm telling you, and I showed everybody this earlier. There's a big spot on my hand right here that was a blister. These are fabulous, man. You guys it's a huge leap from your first batch of gloves to these. These are just, the quality is unbelievable. You thought of everything. It's got the tab at the back. There's a tab right here, so it's easier to grab. There's a tab at this finger. Let me put it on. I'm going to show you. And I really enjoy the little parts of that, the tab right there at that finger. So when you go to take this glove off, you have something to pull that finger out. Such a great idea.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's mostly my wife's.
Yeah. How'd you come up with that, with those glove designs, Zan?
So I was working on some aluminum hoods and my hands were killing me. And I bought the normal fitness gloves.
Mm-hmm.
But still I got my fingers burned, So I was always trying to go between full covered gloves but with the full covered gloves, you can't grab the tabs and nothing,
Yeah.
You lose your feeling. The tabs are dropping all the time and everything. So my wife was just like, hey, let's make gloves, Sure, why not? Cut these 3 fingers off and special order. But the difference also between the first and the second batch is the manufacturer. We changed the manufacturer as well between those two. The first one, when we ordered samples were great. Of course, this is improvement, a big improvement to the second batch. But just the quality of the first one on the samples were great. And then we ordered about 1,000 pairs on stock. And we just start sending them out when people were ordering them. And we got some, how you call it, reclamations. Am I correct? Because they were tearing some places. And of course, we changed them. But we realized that when they made the batch, they were not as good quality as they should be. So we went through 1,000 pair of gloves, checking them, each and every glove, because some were just quickly sewed together,
Yeah.
But now we changed the manufacturer also for this second version, and we are much happier with this one, and everybody else as well. So
Nice.
And you have two different types. Explain the difference.
yeah, so we have the blue and the red label. So skinny and beefy. The red is going to be skinny, and the blue are beefy. And the difference is that the beefy ones have double padding here. Skinny has just the single padding, so you have the skinny ones.
Yeah.
These ones are with double padding here, plus the extra padding on the finger. On the fingers here. Oh, can you see it? See this little? So you have these extra paddings here. So, and these are double padded because these one on the fingers just have leather.
Yeah.
It's no padding on the fingers, just
Where do we-
reinforced by leather.
Where do we buy these, Sam?
Online, gartechworkwear.com, or you can go to the Anson has them on stock, PDR Finesse has them on stock,
Okay.
TDN, and in Europe also Dent Tool Company, Netherlands.
They're excellent, man. They are. I can't even. As soon as I got them and tried them right after MT, I sent you a message. I was like, these things are excellent.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, do you wear them every day?
Yeah, all the time. I can't work without them.
Yeah.
Are
It
you a
feels
glove
like
guy,
I'm
Manny?
missing something.
I have not seen a video with him without the gloves working.
No, it's they're like I said, they're really, really good. Are you a glove guy, Manny?
No, that's why I was staying quiet the whole time because I was like, I have not gotten them, man. I was gonna get them at World Cup, but you were only doing pre-orders then, I think, right?
Yeah.
And I never got them. But honestly, even like with rubber gloves, I gotta touch stuff, man. I gotta.
And
feel
you
it.
see Manny's his pictures and all his live streams. His hands are black, like he's been playing in asphalt.
I used to work for a printing company, and like all the ink stuff that we use, like solvent straight. I was always that one guy, man, never wearing gloves, and it was just like I don't know. And so with this business now, it's just like it's hard to work with gloves, man. I don't know why, but that's personally for me, though. You know?
Yeah, they're. I'll tell you. I mean, it saved me this month. There's no doubt. You know, it was brutal. It was a brutal thing, and I'm gonna do something. So the third person. Let's do this. Make it. Yeah, let's do the third person that orders a pair of GuardTech gloves tonight gets free glue from me.
What?
Free Anson glue. As long as you're in the U.S., no international shipping for Ryan. I'm sorry. But some Anson, some new Anson.
Internationals are all sleeping right now.
I know. My buddy Bjorn Tutz, he wanted me to ask you a question. What kind of food do you eat over there?
Worms and stuff, whatever we found on the ground.
And I've got a funny story.
Regular food.
I'm gonna give you a little heads up why that was on that post, why he posted. So he's from Belgium, and I got to know him really well a couple years ago, and we were at the Hail Expo, and it was me and Chad from Endeavor Tools, and we were headed out to the restaurant, and we're asking questions. I don't know what it's like in Belgium. I don't know what it's like in Slovenia. I don't even really know what it's like in California. So I mean, but we said, "What's your favorite food?" And he looks over and he goes, "French fries." And we're like, "What?" Well, we thought like potato French fries is what we consider French fries here. So we go to this restaurant and we're like, who's got the best French fries in here? They're like, over here. So we go to this place we're eating in. He's like, these are good fries, but this isn't French fries. And he was talking about the way that they cook their food. Most of their food is fried there. And that's what he meant as in the French fries. So it was kind of funny. So every time I see him, I'm like, "What's up, French fry?" Let's get some French fries. So, I saw him at MTA and I was like, how's the French fries? Not very good. Not very good. So that's where that whole thing, he was a post that John posted and he was ask him what he eats. So that's where we go from that little fill in.
Zed, how's business over there on your side of town, man? How you doing?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We are picking up steam right now. So just still waiting for some hailstorms to come in to get some extra work. But yeah.
So are you more of like a hail tech down there, or like a door dinger?
Yeah,
or, I know you do everything.
hail.
I'm saying.
I'm mainly doing hail.
Okay.
But I also do door dings. I have a shop here that we do door dings at, and also hail if you get it, of course. But most of my time I spend working around at dealerships and body shops in my country, fixing hail cars. So
it hails there a lot.
yeah, we were lucky for the last 4 years. We got busy here, so
Nice.
hoping for the 5th. If not, I go chase in Europe somewhere.
Okay.
Nice.
I've got a question here. Can you explain your glove sizes?
Yeah, from small to large. No. S means small. Well, there should be a printout on the website that you can print out and see your glove size. But I'm wearing medium, and that's about a size 9.
I'm wearing a large, and I got little kid hands.
Yeah.
I thought it was the camera, Ryan. You do it.
Hey, they're not as small as Hudson's hands, though. Hudson's hands are much smaller than mine.
Oh, man. Sorry, Ryan. I love you, bro.
No love.
We don't have Hudson size gloves.
You don't have what?
Hudson size gloves.
I know. They're no mittens.
Oh, man. That is so funny.
Hey, let me tell you. The first order I ordered we had a medium, and I went to a large, and the large was better. Even with the thing. I just like a little extra room in there with the little kids' hands. Look at that. I think we just almost lost some power.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, they're fabulous,
Zed, and does your wife work for your business, your company, or?
Well, actually, I work for my wife, so.
See,
Smart man. Smart
That's how that
man.
works.
Yeah, she's here with us. She basically runs the shop and everything else. I take care of whatever is on the at our accounts. I organize that, and she organizes everything in the shop and marketing and ordering everything we need, like whatever we need. Basically, she does it.
Shout outs to your wife, man. I had the pleasure of meeting her over at World Cup PDR, and I got to tell you, seeing her watch you compete is just like
intense.
You could see that admiration, man. Just like,
Thank you.
Like I know she loves you, but like it almost seems like she has a passion for the passion that you have for what you do. You know what I mean? It's just like, shout outs to her, man.
Yeah, thank you. She's great. I mean, I couldn't got to where I am without her, company wise, because she really takes care of a lot of stuff here at the company. So
nice. How many kids she has?
We have 2 kids now.
Nice. Congratulations. Boy, girl, what are they age?
Yeah, both one of each, 5 and 3 years old.
Nice.
Growing up faster than I expected.
Don't they all? James Brown is asking, do you prefer small, deep dents or large damage?
Small deep dents, of course. It's easier. I mean, I do mainly hail, so small deep dents is hail basically.
So you like the BB shots?
Yeah.
Ugh, the worst. Hate them. I'll fix a smash fender.
For me, a smash fender or a big smash is like a challenge,
Yeah.
That I love to do, but I want to make money on hail cars.
So explain your
It's easier for me, Hale, because I've been doing it all the time. So
Yeah.
true, and you learned. You learned on
yeah,
that end,
yeah,
and you guys get some gnarly hail cars over there. So
Really bad. I've seen that stuff.
I don't know how you guys
yeah. We
fix it.
got a big ass storm 3 years ago that I still feel the after effects on my body.
Zan, I've noticed you've been doing a lot more videos, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah.
Is there? I mean, I know that you love making videos, but I mean, is there like an idea behind like you pushing more videos now, or like is that just now that you just have more time, or is there like a plan
Yeah,
behind that?
I have more time. Want to push out more videos as well, and maybe they can help someone,
Yeah,
and get me more known also. So
They're definitely getting better.
yeah,
You know
thanks.
what I mean? You're getting more relaxed, I think, and just rolling through
Yeah,
it.
the more you do it, the more relaxed you get. It's
Yeah.
with everything. So
yeah. All those videos, man. The last 2 months, they've been great. You know what's crazy is just
Thank you.
that no matter what, man, there's always something that you can learn, and you're right about that. Just you never know who you're gonna help.
yeah,
And I'll tell you, I mean, I've been watching some of your stuff, and not that I just want to just take your first place, but I want to see. I just feel that there's always something to learn, and even for me, man, I picked up a few things here and there, just watching your videos. So yeah, man, great job with that.
thank you. I appreciate it, man. I really do.
Straight lines is asking, what tips do you prefer on your hail from start to finish?
I could answer that. That's like
Go, Manny, go.
now, I was gonna say just because I've studied Zan so much, trying to beat him in these these competitions, man. No, but I'm playing with that. Now, go ahead, Zan.
So yeah, I have on one side I have the R4 with the cherry cap on it. On the other side, I think it's called the 388 from Dead on Dentals. It's the pushing tips, the like this big gold one. That's perfect tip for me for hail. If you make a nice soft push, it's gonna push like a soft tip, and if you crank it a lot, it's gonna make a sharp point on it. So no need to change tips. That's all I use basically on the tips.
You burn through a lot of cherries?
Not too much. We
like
burned through a few cherries when we were doing some smashes, and you were hitting the panel. It's just melting it. It just melts the cherries. But on the hail, panel is always room temperature, so not burning through much of them. So
How hard is it to get tools over there?
no, it's really easy. TDN and a few other companies made that really easy for European market. So
Yeah. Yeah, my
it's
buddy.
it's a bit more expensive. Of course, they have to pay all the shipping and all the customs and everything. But it's difficult to get like some niche things, some brand new stuff that no one is carrying yet. So when you go to MT in Orlando, you see bunch of tools, new tools that the people just came out with that you can't get in Europe for, I don't know, maybe 3-4 months before because the distributors here, they need to see what's gonna pick up and then they stock it. Normally, everybody would do the same, but you can still order it online from the States. You're just gonna pay more shipping and customs.
Is there a tool out that you haven't had that you're waiting to go to one of these like MTE or somewhere to get?
No, I'm always minimizing my tools. I like to try new stuff, of course, and when I'm at MT, I'm looking for what's new and everything. And if I think it's interesting, I will buy it and try it, of course. But it's not like something that I would really want, and I just wait for MT to get it. That I cannot get it here.
What's one of the latest like new tools that you think it's made an impact that you like?
Besides the shut-ups.
I don't know, man.
So many tools, huh?
Yeah, there is a lot of tools. And what time span are we talking about? What's the latest?
I mean, like, I don't know, maybe this 2020, 2019. I mean, there's been a few
like MT.
Let's say I've been using it a bit before MT, but the dead center tabs, those are
yeah.
those are really like no words for it. They just wow.
Game changer.
And yeah, they're also really nice because they feed the Facebook posts a lot. You know, people posting pictures on broken tabs, and
they're gonna break.
when there's nothing else to see, you can see a broken tab from someone.
Yeah.
Hey, I broke my tab.
The worst. James Brown is asking, do you prefer knocking down or with a blending hammer for your blending? That's you and Jean.
Go, Manny. Go, you first. I've been talking too much.
It says, what does it say, man? He said, do you prefer knockdown or blending hammer for your blending? I'm a big blending guy. I found that edgy tip, you know, the
peg leg,
tip, the blending one, and also that Drew's tools tip,
the
and
titanium one.
Yeah, I mean that's like day and night. I think I'll be more of a blending guy. I mean, tap down, and unless I have to be really precise, you know, of like where I need to like hit. Otherwise, I mean, blending.
For me, the way I see it, I combine both of them all the time. And for me, first tap down, and that is, like you said, man, in precision.
Mm-hmm.
And then blending after, I see it as perfection.
Yeah.
So you have precision with the knockdown and perfection with the blending hammer. Combine them both. So at the start, tap down, and then step away, blend it for perfection.
Hey, are you still setting up your light 2 cars away?
Yeah, only in the competitions though.
Ryan, you seen Zen set up
Yes.
his light at the competitions, bro?
I can't even see that far.
Well, the dent is still close. It's not far, you know. So
Yeah. I'll tell you, Zen. I saw you when at World Cup PDR when you set that light far back, man. I was just like, what? Like, is he serious? Like, and I won't lie. After that, I tried it myself, and it's just like, whoa! It's crazy how much more different you could see the dent when you just set it back.
You know who else is like that is Mike from Heavenly Hail does the same thing. Like his light's like 30 foot away. I'm like, bro, I can't see a damn thing that far.
Yeah,
it's a completely different point of view on the dent when the light is way back.
Yeah.
It's like when you know how it is for me. It's just like, you know, when your zoom lens on your camera just cannot capture that. That's how I feel. Just like you set that thing back, and I'm just like, my eyes are just trying to like focus. But I feel that once you do like start seeing clear, it's just like it's amazing how more fine tuning you could see. You know, like as you're working the dent.
What rod are you using on roofs?
Carbon rods.
Carbon Tech. Or is it the dent stuff?
No, I don't have the Carbon Tech. For me, it's too thin, you know, too fat. You just grab it like this. Like, oh.
Using the wood? What are you using?
I use basically I made my own carbon rod. It's thinner. It's good for European small cars.
Is it solid or hollow?
Hollow.
Okay.
Yeah. If I would put that on a big truck, break it.
Yeah.
Mo is saying, do you have European tools? If so, what is your favorite one? European tools, huh?
There are some companies that make tools here, yeah. But for example, one European tool, which is my favorite, would be what Manny showed at the beginning, the Power PDR box. It's actually from Slovenia, from here where I am.
That's right. That's right. Yep. Yeah.
So,
I did hear this story. So you have this already then?
Not this one, not the new one. I have the version 1 and the version 2.
I'll tell you, your video was one of the videos that I was watching on YouTube, trying to figure out if I should buy it or not.
Yeah, I made that video about 2 years ago, and I just for fun, I didn't even just post it up, and it has the most views till now of my videos. So I was just like, who's watching this, man?
We all watch it. It's good stuff.
Yeah, thanks.
So is this a tool that you keep around, Sam? That like you put it into work, or is it like one of those tools?
Yeah. If the dent is stretched, then save it. Save the panel. Save the dent with it.
Yeah, this show was sponsored by Power PDR almost.
Hey, I don't have one.
You're getting one as a sponsorship deal now. Don't worry.
So you would say that will be one of your European tools that you like?
Yeah. Another European tools, if is maybe a TDN tool cart and a hood stand,
Yeah.
But they say they're not Europeans, they're private island over there, UK. No, but it's Europe, so
yeah. Good old Kevin and those guys. I got to
they're great guys.
Yeah, they are. They really are. I mean, they're stand up, just straight shooters. So Reed's asking, what cars do I really think the shut ups work on? A lot. I mean, I'm using them on a lot of Audis. We used them on a Volkswagen the other day. A lot of Chevrolets, Hondas, a lot of mixed Mercedes. It's hit or miss on the models, but I mean they work, and they're selling. So guys are at least using them and liking them. So
nice.
So, Danny's asking Manny, are you staying in your shop more than traveling?
Yeah, so everything that I'm advertising or that I'm answering phone calls, it's all just for the shop. So I don't want to say I'm not traveling anymore, but it's basically it's everything's coming to the shop. And when I do travel, it's like special occasions, like a shop that I've had a relationship with. There's like the manager will call me, just like, hey, I got this so-and-so client and I got to take care of this and I need you to come down. It's just like, all right, well, can you schedule it a week and a half from now? It's just like, okay, then I'll go down.
Yeah. Because
then I could really clear up my schedule. But otherwise, no, man. I mean, Danny, I'll tell you, man, it's been hard. It's been not an easy process, but I'm grateful and thankful to be bringing everything here to the shop, man. And so far I could say 98% of my work is here at the shop. It's
nice.
I've been blessed. Yeah. How about you, Zen?
How long have you have your shop now?
Since December.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, since December. I was supposed to have a grand opening in April. I mean, we were shut down and couldn't have anything. But yeah, man, it's been 6 months, and I tell you, and I mean the results that I've had in the 6 months, it's been great. So I can't. The thing about a business location is that time is very important.
Yeah.
So the history that the traffic that I've brought in the last 6 months, I can't imagine what's it going to be like a year and a half, 2 years from now. I honestly feel, I say this with respectfully, that I think I might be outgrowing this shop, man, in like the next year, because that's the potentials that I see.
Nice. That's great.
If I go if I go and get first place at World Cup PDR and MT Orlando, you know. Sorry, Zan. You know it's all love, brother. It's, you know,
Of course, man.
I love competing with you, man. It's just like
Yeah,
it's awesome.
it's great, man. So for me, I do mainly body shops and dealerships. That's most of our business, but our shop is getting more traction as well.
How long have you had your shop for, Zan?
We have it now for about 2 years, I think.
Nice. Nice.
But the door dings here are not so priced high. You know, the prices for door dings are much lower, so we can make our money on hail, but
Yeah.
on door dings you can still make something, but it's not enough that I would just now sit in the shop all day. You know.
Yeah.
What's an average door ding, if you don't mind me asking? Like just
Well, the prices start at $20. So.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
No, yeah, serious.
wait, dollars or
20 euros, but that's gonna be like $22 right now. So, but that's for the tiny nickel-sized dent, of course.
yeah. Wow. Much respect to you, man.
Oh my gosh. Keep on the hail.
Yeah.
So
I mean, even hail cars are priced like 4 or 5 times less than in the States, you know. But still, it's for our economy, it's a high number, you know.
Dan is asking, are the cars over there more braced than American cars?
No, not really. Actually, they're not.
I think they have lower
It's nicer.
safety
It's
standards,
not,
right?
You don't get. Probably there's no, or maybe just a few cars that have like completely closed hoods underneath, because those suck when you get like aluminum hood with only few
Honeycomb.
holes. I've seen a few, but they're not really common here. So, and what I like about it, the cars are smaller. You know, it's just easier to work on. You don't have to climb on the ladder all the time, and the hood is small. It's not your hood of a truck. There is like a roof here. So
Yeah, like a Dodge Ram hood is one of the largest
Yeah.
hoods ever.
yeah, I just had a Dodge Ram in the shop like a few days ago on some parking dents and stuff. But those are really rare. The trucks here are really rare. That was the Dodge Ram 1500, and that was probably one of the biggest cars you can get on the road here. And there are maybe like, I don't know, 10 in my country. So
wow.
maybe more, but it's like really rare you see one.
How's the
So-
competition there, Zan? Sorry, Ryan.
Yeah, there is competition, but also a lot of the dent guys, they prefer to just go chase in somewhere in Europe, you know, because you can drive for 1 hour and you get to Austria, and the prices are 3 times that we get here. So
Wow. That makes sense. I mean,
yeah, it makes sense. I've been chasing before a lot, but since I got the kids and everything, just trying to focus on being home more. So
yeah.
me and my wife are trying to build a nice company here that can support us and everything. So
That's awesome, man. Congratulations to you guys, man.
thanks. We're
Now,
doing good. Can't complain, you know.
And you
Were
said
you-
you have one technician, right?
What?
You said you have one technician?
Yeah, one employed, and then we have 2 on a regular basis, like subcontractors for us. I think we can keep them busy for like 70% of the whole year.
It's not bad.
And when we get storms in the summer, we probably bring on another 4, 5 guys, depending on how much work we get.
Were you affected by the pandemic?
Yes and no. We've been kind of slow lately, but we are usually always slow in this time of the year, because whatever hail is left from last year, it's already gone, it's fixed. And the door dings are come and go. It's not like a huge amount of money on the door dings and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's just an extra bonus we have. But Yeah, we've been, but not too much. Not too much, I would say. The majority of our yearly income, it should come now when we get some hailstorms. So
Got it.
When does that usually brew up for you? Like what month? Like what time of year?
they start up at June, July, August. That's our time of the most dangerous. Usually by now we get some storms, but it's been really cold recently for the last 3 weeks, colder than usual. So
Yeah.
but
I'll
it
tell you-
should pick up. We're going to seaside for 1 week, so just hailstorms. Please wait for 1 more week so we can have a time off.
It's been weird here
then
too.
we are good to go.
It's been, usually I'm mainly body shop and some retail, but our retail is rocking. I mean, it's been, thank God. My wife looked at me like 2 weeks ago and said, "Man, thank God you had retail." And I'm like, "Yeah, we'd be out of business." I mean, there's just nobody still on the roads here, so there's no accidents. But man, retail, whatever I did while we were on quarantine, computer wise, that's driving business in is really working. So, but I don't know. I think I really think the retail end of it, all of us were still scratching the surface. I don't think retail's full steam ahead yet. I think it's just scratched the surface, because the good thing is I feel like there's enough education on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and that people are learning about Paintless. The only bad part about this whole pandemic that I've realized is people are getting creative and trying to fix their own cars.
Yeah.
They have the time. They can order Amazon. I've fixed 5 or 6 cars since we reopened that people have tried to fix their own dents.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's a double price.
It's I don't know. It's creative. Some of these guys get really creative. I mean, some guy, we did a Dodge Ram, really nasty long crease in the door through the cab corner, and he bought a glue kit and he bought a tools. He was trying to sell Shane the tools while we were there. He's like, "You want these? I'll give them to you for $100." And I was like, looked at Shane. I was like,
no. Well, Shane could pay him $100 to take him off.
We almost did.
He
should
pay
we were like,
Shane $100 to take the tools off of him.
I was like, oh my gosh, man.
Those Amazon tools are just the worst. I mean, they're useless basically.
Yeah. The mini lifter was actually pretty nice. I was like, wow, this is a pretty nice mini lifter. He's like, "I'll sell it to you for $100." I was like, "Nah, we're good. We're good. I got enough stuff in the back of his truck. Thank you. Can you please pay me?" And I'm leaving. So, but I'll tell you on our end.
Look at it this way, Ryan. Look at it this way. Yeah, people are gonna try. We all want to save money, of course.
Oh,
It's in our nature. We all want to save money. But once they try and they mess it up, they're gonna see it's not as easy as it looks. And when you fix it, then they're your customer forever.
Yeah.
Plus, they're gonna tell all their friends, "Man, don't try it. It's not worth it. It's not possible. You need to go to Ryan to fix that car."
Come on, guys. They just pop out, dude. What are you talking about? They just pop out.
Yeah. Can you just pop it out?
I got another one. A guy told me, "Just bring your suction machine over here and suck it out." And I was like, I forgot my straw.
How do you guys answer to that? Seriously, though.
I make a joke of it. I really do. I'm like, I forgot my straw. And or I'll ask the guy, I'd be like, "Do you have straws available?" And the guy's like, "What are you talking about? I don't have a suction machine."
I have a good reply that I never used because it's not professional.
Yeah.
What's that? Let me hear it.
But when if someone says, "Hey, can you just suck it out?" You could say like, "Man, I have the number of the best hooker in town. She sucks so good. Call her. She will suck it out for you, man."
She's from Vegas.
Yeah. "Here's the number of this hooker. She will suck it out so nice."
Well, like I said earlier, the third person that orders gloves tonight in the U.S. from Jean gets free glue from Anson PDR.
Nice.
Me and him will be in contact.
Thank you, Ryan.
You know, it's nice. What I'm really enjoying in this industry is the innovation of tools that are coming out and the techs that are creating tools. You know, the techs that are bringing tools to market that just work. You know what I mean? Like your glove idea. This little touches of stuff on this glove makes all the difference. So, you know, James with a limited and, you know, all these guys, Peter with VIP, you know, all the guys with stuff that's dropping. It's really nice, you know. Now you just need to come out with clothing, comfortable clothing.
Yeah. Now we were actually thinking about going into clothing because that's why we have workwear in the name, you know. But just I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. You know, you can, no matter what we bring out, you can go to Walmart and get it for $5-10, you know.
You know, it's
Plus,
crazy.
all the hustle that we would have with the sizes and returns and everything, we just say, nah, it's not worth our time and everything. Prefer to fix a hail car and make the same amount, you know.
I buy my work
Just
shorts
being
from
honest, you know,
Denmark.
it's the truth.
I buy my
What?
work shorts from Denmark.
Oh, nice.
A company over there that has some really good shorts. It's called Mascot. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
No, never.
Yeah, I'll do a video when the new ones come in because I've been wearing the same shorts for 5 years. They don't stain, they don't tear, they don't fade. But I don't know.
You're gonna model those shorts or what?
I'll model them for you guys. You know, we'll do it.
You're gonna take them on and off. Or
That's it.
Apparently, we have a second sponsor of the show.
Mascot pants.
Yeah.
Keeping it real tonight.
Next week, we're talking about our underwear.
Hey, what kind of underwear do you wear?
you gotta go to the competition to see that, baby.
Yeah.
I'll tell you another thing about Zen. Watching him in the competition is seeing how comfortable he is and doing his this move. I don't know what you guys call this move, where you have
the monkey pose.
The monkey. Okay, pretend the belt molding is right here. He's leaning down, and he has his tool here, and then he's just watching the dent like this. Can you guys do that? I mean,
I do it,
bro. But when you see Zen, he's just like, just on there, man. Just
dude, I do some weirdest positions in competitions that I never seen me do before. So it depends on where the dent is, and you want your face as flat to the panel as you want to see the straightness. In Japan, I was like on 1 foot and 1 foot in the air, and one hand on the floor and one hand pushing. I was like, what? And when I was pushing, I was thinking, wait, my position is really weird right now.
There was a picture of that somebody took there that you were like all the way sprawled.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Zen, so you've gone through all the competitions. You got lucky because I didn't go to a lot of these. Not just playing. Which one's the toughest competition out of them all, man?
Well, before I answer that, I just want to say thank you for not showing up. Your money is in the mail. So.
Oh my gosh.
Which one would be the toughest? I don't know. I would say Japan was really tough. Japan was the toughest so far.
Really?
Yeah. They had some nasty dents there. Oh. And then the Vegas and PDR World Cup are also together up there, and they're all different types of competitions. We were talking about that at the PDR World Cup, also you and me, Manny. But they're all different types. That's what I like about them. It's not the same. It's completely different. You go to one, it's completely different than the other one.
Yeah. Hey, is PBR World Cup happening this year, or is that?
No, it's off. It's off.
Got it.
Adam just posted like a week ago that this year it's canceled because of
Okay.
this Corona stuff.
Understandable.
Yeah. I mean,
You guys planning on going to Vegas?
no, not me.
Me neither.
The competition is canceled, so.
Oh, so it is. I honestly, I haven't. I got the email and it said about the survey, and honestly, I hadn't followed up with it to see more details about it. So I mean, this is the first time I'm hearing that. So the competition ain't happening then, huh? So what's MTE going to be like, and if it happens?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna reach
I
out
don't
to
know, man.
Sheldon this week and try to get some info and try to get it on the show next week so people know.
Yeah, if he can be on the show, that would be great, and we can get some info firsthand.
Yeah, because a lot of guys are asking. You know, it's a shitty situation. You know, it really
Yeah.
is. It's
Also, flying for me right now internationally would be probably a pain in the ass.
Are they even
know.
allowing international travel here?
I don't think they are yet.
Yeah.
That is true. We didn't think. I mean, I didn't think about that. The international travelers.
Yeah, I was talking to Mark Blem, and you know, he's like, "What do you think? What do you think?" And I was like, "I'm not going." And I said, "They're going to lose the whole international end of it. You know, the people aren't going to come in. And what are you going to have a convention center with everybody wearing masks? You know, mandatory mask, or you know, I just don't know. I hope it happens and they do okay. Because I think some of the tool manufacturers really look forward to those shows and really do well. And I think guys like it. It kind of gets that morale. I feel every time after MT, I always have that energetic jump. I get home from MT, I'm ready. Like we're ready to rock and roll, and you know, it gives you that boost. I think it's just because we sit up till like 5 a.m. talking about the same dents we all fix all the time. You know?
Yeah.
Or we go to crazy penthouses in Vegas and can see everything because you were in Ray's place with me, and it was the craziest porch balcony I've ever seen. So
that was nice.
Yeah. So if people don't know that are on here, if you go to MTV Vegas, you guys better find Zan. Zan throws the craziest parties in Vegas.
With the hookers.
I just attend the best parties that Ray throws.
Yeah, it was Ray's party. That new.
Oh, okay.
It was Kara's birthday, so it was
yeah.
It was the craziest, like corner balcony, penthouse. I mean, you could see everything.
Were you there for the paper airplanes?
Yes. It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, that's so funny, you know, a bunch of dent guys.
It was bad.
It is, man.
Do
you know the
up.
story, Manny?
Go ahead.
What's that?
Do you know the story?
No, I don't.
So we can tell it, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, Ryan? Yeah. So we were. How high was that? I don't even know how high was it.
It was high. I mean, helicopters were flying, and you could see straight to the helicopter. So it was high. I mean, the wind was blowing around, and it wasn't blowing around on the ground. So it was up there.
And we were watching down directly on the strip. The strip was there.
Yeah.
And I don't know who brought it up, but I think Hudson Tanzi brought up the I don't know what the theory called, but when you throw a ball rotating backwards from so high, it's gonna go down and then forward and up again.
Huh.
So that's what it all started, that theory, and we were talking about it, and someone says, "Oh, too bad we don't have a ball," you know. And Ray goes, and we were all a bit drunk, so
No.
And we were all dent guys.
A little bit.
And Ray gets the green little ball that Hale guys are giving away every MTE, and he's like, we have a ball, we're gonna throw it off. And of course the wives are the responsible persons there.
No.
Looking over a bunch of drunk kids. And Kara is like stopping Ray, like, no, you're not gonna throw that off, you know. And she was right, of course. But that was so funny. Ray was so drunk, and he was like, but don't you get it? It's not us who's gonna get in trouble. It's the dent guys. So at the end they're like, no, don't throw that off, and we were all sad. Like, kids that you just take candy from a kid. We were inside like, nah, our wives don't let us throw balls down. Like, and 5 minutes later, Wade Hartley comes in like, dude, they're gonna let us throw off paper airplanes. We're like, oh yeah, let's go.
They were going through the hoods of cars when they were hitting down there.
Paper airplanes and that was so irresponsible from us.
That was such a good time.
That guy's in Vegas, I'm telling you. That guy is in Vegas.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to hold you up anymore. You're still waking up. I'm ready to go to bed.
I'm having all the time. You are the ones that are holding up from bed now.
hey, I do this every Thursday, so it's
especially this guy right here. Right.
Say it like it is, man. You want to go to bed? I'm boring you.
No way. This has been great. You're a milestone. We're 60 episodes, and you're the first international person I've had on.
Nice. I'm honored, man. Thank you.
That's
first
cool,
one.
Cool.
It only took we talked about this in January at MTE. I was like, I got to get you on the show. You're like, yeah, just let me know. Yeah, it's June. It's June.
And then you felt bad for waking me up.
I know. I was like, man. And it's funny because we were talking about a situation about these tips last week. And these are the new VIP tips. They just dropped and launched today, leather ended. And he came out with a new knockdown that I don't have to house the tips. And then he's got some other products that work with this that'll be launched any day. But these are they work really, really well.
Wow.
But we were all talking about this comment and stuff that was going on Facebook, and we were talking on the phone the other day, and I was like, hey, you want to come on the show? I know you're going to be sleeping, but he's like, yeah, I'll just wait up. And I was like, wait up. It's like 3 a.m. there. So, I mean, I talked to him last night. It was 10 o'clock. It was 4 o'clock my time. I was like, man, it's tough. That's tough. So, yeah, but I appreciate it, man. It's, it's nice. Both of you guys, are excellent techs, and I don't have the balls to do the Dent Olympics. There's no way. No way. That
Vegas door was tough, man.
Yeah.
Man, he did an amazing job there. Fuck.
Yeah.
I got lucky, man. I got lucky. But it's
well,
like
you need everybody needs a bit of luck as well to win. I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
It's not just pure skills. Also, the luck of the draw is huge,
Yeah. And it's nice to see you guys push yourself and how focused you are on fixing it. When you guys get ready, like I was watching when you were with Bryce on the tag team, like you guys that was some shitty stuff too in those bedsides on those trucks. You know what I mean?
That bedside, wow, I messed up there, man.
It was some bad.
Man? What could you have done better?
Different tool.
Oh.
So I look at the bedside. We, like I said before, we don't work on trucks here,
Oh, yeah.
And before our time, I was looking at that bedside and about the axis and what tool I should use. So on the top, you have 2 holes, to enter. And I'm looking and I'm like, okay, so if I take a bend tool, that bend is gonna come directly perfect angle on the dent. So I would have nice angle to push, nice leverage, put the cherry cap on it, and just push the dent out. Because me and Bryce, we had the plan that I would just push the center of the dent on the bedside out, just quick push out, make the center disappear, jump on the rail, fix the rail, and then he can glass out the bedside. So I go and buy the tool I need. I bring the tool, like ready, clocks on. I put the tool in on so if this is the panel, you have the first hole and then the second hole the furthest away. So I put the tool in the second hole, and lo and behold, I'm on the other side of the bedside. So I'm still out of the bedside. I'm not actually between on the panel, but it's another wall. So I'm basically in the bedside.
Mm-hmm.
So only this hole gets you to the panel. Now my tool that I had is way too bent to be pushing like this on the other hole. So I was basically have to end up twisting it, and the dent was just too sharp to twist it, and I was struggling with that, trying to get. I'm like, Bryce, I'm gonna let you have this. I get it out a bit, but not as I was planning to get it out,
Yeah.
So just wrong choice of tools.
It happens. I mean, I've done it.
I've done
I told Bryce, next year I'm not gonna fail you, but I made it up on the rail then. So.
And he was only half staff too. I mean, he was pretty sick before then.
Oh yeah, I think that flu went around. Maybe Bryce brought it,
Maybe.
but maybe I brought it to Bryce because when we were flying there, my kids were super sick. So.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Hey, don't blame me for the MT virus.
I'll tell you, everybody was like, "Oh, that was the corona." I was like, "Nobody
I think
died.
it was.
Nobody
I think
died."
it was.
You
No,
were really
Vince. I went down in March. I went down after, and then Shane went down too. But
Almost everybody went down, man.
I heard a lot of people getting sick.
Vince had the antibody test, and it wasn't. So,
But I mean that tests are not 100%
Yeah.
accurate as of
Yeah.
now. So I still believe it was, but by how fast it was spreading,
yeah,
and how hard it was hitting everyone.
like James Lee.
I don't know. I mean, yeah. Also, Bryce said that it was one of the worst flu he had.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
terrible. Trying to kill us all. That's all.
Yep.
It was those damn dent guys.
It was another one of my plots to win the competition. Get everyone sick.
He said, "Ask him about the bed bugs."
Oh,
Uh-oh.
You had bed bugs there?
that was the year before, dude. Whenever I travel somewhere without my wife, some animals attack me. Bed bugs. Or I think my wife is planting this just because I'm going without her.
That's terrible.
That was the year before I got that we were. What was that resort called? The year before. With the
Royal?
Orlando one.
Royal, wasn't it the Royal?
No, it was I don't remember the name of it, but I know.
So
exactly.
yeah, I got the room. I got the room there. I got there. First night, everything's okay. I was there basically for 10 days. I was there a week before MT because I was also doing the advanced skills seminar from PDR College. And the second day at the advanced skills seminar, I'm like, what's this, man? I lift up my shirt, like everywhere, bites. I'm like, dude, that's. And then I got to the room, flipped the mattress around with my light, like playing the detective, and I just see a bed bugs. Like, fuck.
That's terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, I changed the room. They give me a new room, man. So no, I'm lying. The first time I found out I was bitten, I didn't go check. I checked quickly, but didn't see anything. I just went to the reception, like, look at me, I'm all beat up, Just give me a new room, They changed the room for me. It was good for 2 days, and then again I get beat, new fresh bites. And then when I went to check, I turned up the mattress and I found a little bugger walking on my sheet, like. I'm like, I'm gonna record it this time.
That's terrible. Yeah, I think Caribe was the best for us. I do. I think Caribe was the best.
I never went to that one. That was before they changed the venue, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
my
think that
first
was,
empty was 2 years ago. My first one.
you know, it's I don't know. The new place isn't bad. It's nice to have everything kind of together. You know, but we'll
I
see.
like the new place. I mean, I only have two places to compare: the Bed Bugs place and the last place. So
The
last
bed
place
bug
wins.
place.
You know that the PDR World Cup, I really like that venue too.
Me too. Me too. I love it more because I don't like big towns and crowds and stuff. I'm more of a
Small, yeah.
small area, and that's a really it's a really small beautiful town, Branson, Missouri,
Yeah,
and
it is.
it's nice walking distance, everything, nice
Yeah.
hotel. You just walk down to the hall and everything, and no traffic, no noise, no big crowds. That's what I like. That it's more for me, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it was really nice. That venue was really nice. I like that.
Are you coming
Shame.
next year? Yeah, me too. Me too. It's lovely place.
Sorry, Zan, I'm coming for that first place, baby. It's great
What's up?
competition, man.
Yeah.
You know what? We know what's that one thing I hate though is just that all that traveling, all that getting ready, all that rush, all that competition, just to for that last 5 minutes to know whether you won or lost.
Yeah.
It's
And
just
then
like,
and then go home and all over again, huh?
yeah,
Back to work.
back to work. That's it, baby.
Well, look, guys, we're
But
gonna close this thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, like Ryan said, it gets you pumped up.
Yeah.
The whole expo, hanging around your peers and everything is just
It's a good time. I tell
great.
everybody it's the best networking
Yeah.
thing you can go to. If you need to network and you're trying to grow your business, you need to go.
Any of them,
100%.
any of the expos, man. Even
Yeah.
even just a tech meetup, even a tech meetup
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it's
And
great.
whether you're a new tech or an old tech, whatever tech. And what's Zan after your career, man? I mean, what would be like your word of advice for anyone that's starting out in the industry, man? What's your
Just
words of
so
wisdom from Zan?
just go accept all work, don't say nah, that's too bad. Just accept it and let them know that yeah, it's bad and you're gonna do your best, and just do your best every time, because even I'm sure all three of us still learn every day on a dent something. And if you become a technician at the start that you're just gonna turn work away because you think it's too hard, you're never gonna get to the level you want to be.
Yeah.
Daily
Just take
challenges is what
everything
I
you
call
can.
it.
Yeah, push yourself. Basically, we're all pushing ourselves every day with bigger dents and bigger smashes. And then you have guys like Bryce Kelly posting that stuff online. You see what's possible, and
He's a
just
freak.
yeah.
I
Just
mean,
take a look at what some dent guys are doing there, out there, and even if you cannot do it, try it. You're gonna learn something. You're not gonna fail. You're gonna learn. So
for me, it's different tools. Trying different tools. Okay, I've never tried this. Let's see if this will make it easier or if it's harder. I'm always so set a lot of times on my tools. I'm like, everything that's in my cart, that's what I use. I got a ton of stuff in my truck and I always go for the same stuff. But I did a really nasty dodge the other day and used the Fat Baby Reaper. And I was like, damn, thank God I had that thing. You know what I mean? Every day
yeah,
you're trying different tools and different techniques of trying to do things. And sometimes you win and you're like, it really opens your eyes. I mean, look at Glexo. You would never think Glexo would change. I was always a cold glue guy and Glexo changed it for me. It really did.
What about you, Manny? What's your advice?
I mean, no, man. The same thing, like you said. Just push yourself to the limit. Just there's always something to learn from, and it's just like, it's just, to us, it sounds, like just keep pushing. To us, it makes sense, because, but it's that, just keep pushing. You know what I mean? It's just whatever dent comes at you, don't, pick and choose so that you could do the job right, but just push yourself. You won't know unless you try.
It's never a failure.
Yeah.
It's always learning. It's always a learning. We're still learning. I still learn every week. I'm like, shit, I can't believe I fixed that, or how we fixed it. But the biggest thing is never think you're going to fail, because if you spend 5 hours on this same dent, you're teaching, you're learning the whole time. You're learning. You're getting paid to learn on that busted dent.
It's like that Mamba mentality. The moment you know that you failed, you failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just, it's staying away from that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's just, just that, man. Just push yourself, and grab something that helps you to keep pushing.
Yeah.
We all have that one thing. Zan, would you say music, or what is it for you that gets you through a hell car? Sometimes I know that I've done a few hell cars, and I know sometimes, like in the middle of it, or somewhere along the line, it's just like, oh man, I have this rest of the car to do. It's just like,
mental thing is huge in what do you think? It's huge when in big smash dents and hail damage. Just find something that you really want, that makes you go through it. If it's money, it's money. Just, hey man, look how much money I'm gonna make on this. I spent 4 hours on it. Would I just give up now, or should I spend another 4 and make that money?
That's it.
Or
That's it.
Whatever you can find that is gonna push you through. And money is like, people say, yeah, money. People say, oh, money. It's not all about money. Well, yeah, it's true. It's not all about money, but money can get you stuff that you want. It can put your kids through school or stuff like that. Essentially, it's not about money. It's about putting your kids through school or whatever, or getting them a nicer house, a nicer bike for birthday or whatever. But the money is just an object to trade things. So.
Yeah.
And I think, like me, if I've got a really bad dent and I'm like, I don't know if I can fix this thing, and you get in there and you've got 2 hours in and you're like, I don't know if this thing's going to come out. It's that mental part of saying, do I go forward or do I give up?
Yeah.
I'm the guy that
sometimes
I'll keep pushing.
It's also nice to take the before picture, and that's going to push you through,
Yeah.
You have a before picture and you think in your head, like, fuck, that's going to be nice. The before and after. Now you have to work for it,
Yeah. And music helps me.
Yeah.
If I got to smash, I'll put the headphones on and just.
Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, right?
That's it. That's it.
Baby.
That's it. Well, how can people find you, Jean?
On Facebook, on Instagram, ZANVIDIC, on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. You can go there and subscribe. Just write Zan Vidits, VIDIC, in the search in YouTube, and you can find me.
And it's good stuff, man. Go subscribe to his channel. It's real. That's what I like about it. You're genuine in your delivery of what you're trying to explain.
I like that video you did about how to work through the pandemic, about like when the car pulls up into your. And
Yes,
we do.
Yes,
we have some. Me and Vlado, the guy who is working with me, my employee. We have some ideas, funny ideas that we want to push out as well.
That'll be cool.
That whole video came out of. He say, "Oh, everybody's posting some pictures about COVID now. We should make a picture of me giving you toilet paper and you giving me keys to my car, And I'm like, Nice. Let's make a video about it. So then the whole video came out of it.
That was a pretty fun video.
Yeah,
to
it was
watch.
good. It was good.
But yeah, on YouTube, I'm just trying to. Also, it helps me making these videos, you know, because
Yeah.
I never had a trainer. I never trained with someone. I was self-taught, and I also have now. We have a training school here. We're starting this up for the off season. I'm gonna offer one-on-one trainings and stuff for beginners and advanced.
Nice.
So making this video helps me explain, because I'm actually learning myself how to explain that people can understand, because nobody explained it to me. I just figured it all out, you know. But
Yeah.
when you figure it all out, you don't know, you know how to do it, but you don't know how to explain what you
Very
do.
difficult.
So, yeah, so it's also helping me. I'm just trying my best to explain. So next time someone comes to me to train, it will be much easier for me as well to explain what they need to do.
That's
Good.
awesome.
It is.
Congratulations, man. I wish you the best, man.
Thank you.
I wish you the best with your business, your family, you know,
Same
and
to you, man.
everything else that you guys kind of plan, you know. Can't wait to see you at the next competition.
At the Orlando one, I guess.
Go to Guard Tech, third person, free glue. Do it. John, I really appreciate you coming on, man. You know,
yeah, and I appreciate you for having me and everything you do for the industry, and as well, Manny. Thanks for showing up as a surprise guest.
John, you have a great day.
Oh yeah, have a great day, man. Wish you the best. Happy Friday.
Hey, the day starts in 3 hours from now. So.
Well, thank you again.
It's gonna be good.
Go subscribe to his channel. Trust me, buy the gloves. You are going to not be mad about it. And you're going to get some free glue.
There you go.
And thanks, buddy. You have a great evening. Say hi to the family and the wife and tell her great job on the gloves again. And thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me on, man.
See you later, buddy. Be safe.
Have a good night, guys.
Thanks, man.
What's up, Manny? That was a good one.
He's such a cool guy, man.
He really is. He's the most chill, easy to sit there and talk to for 5 hours, and you know, and the passion.
Yeah, and that's how he is as a person too, man. Just very chill, very calm, very down to earth. You know what I mean? You ask him a question, he has an answer. You know what I mean? Like this, he's such a cool. And I'm telling you, I got the pleasure of like really, you know, meeting him and his wife over at the PDR World Cup, and his girl, man, is like, she's passionate about him. It's just like
you can watch her.
Yeah,
she's fixing the dent mentally.
Yeah,
while he's pushing it.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like, don't say nothing about him.
Yes. Yes, you know, so it's nice to see that intertangle of the family and the whole thing. Yeah. So, and I'll tell you that not just because I had them on, I brought these on before, and they are really, really good gloves. So hopefully you guys will go out there and you know, support them, and they're really well made.
Yeah, everyone says that too.
Well,
great.
For you, I'm challenging you. I want to see a live feed on you opening up that PDR box. I want to see it live. You know, you do it.
Want to open it? Can you stay up for another hour? No,
I want you to open it by yourself so you can enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna. I really want to do it the right way. You know, I've been busy this whole week, and I just didn't want to do it like in a rush and a quick video. I really want to sit down and open it up. So. And I know everyone's, you know, taking pictures of them getting it, but it's the real deal, man. It's when you open
need
up
to do it on your daily Instagram story and just set the phone up and just slowly open it and just.
Yeah. We're gonna go live for sure.
So I appreciate you coming on. I like to bring you on at least once a month, and you know,
I'll shave next time.
Hey, I didn't shave either. Look, I mean, you know. I'm getting some sun now. I'm starting to turn tan because now we're working outside every day. So, you know, it's good though. I'll be honest with you. I was working a lot at the shops, and in my shop. But now that we're really mainly retail mobile, which has been a huge thing with the customer, we're outside. I'm using the Mobile Tech shade and the Get a Grip umbrellas and the, so it's actually been kind of nice, because here it's still masks. A lot of places you have to wear masks. So when you're outside, you really don't have to.
Yeah.
So, but we're making it through, man. It's like I said before, this whole pandemic thing, me personally, was it's a terrible thing, but it was good for me. It was a good reset.
Yeah.
So
it's life-changing moments.
You know what? It's a once in a lifetime thing for me. I'm older than you are. Hopefully I don't ever see another one of these. So
older with small hands though.
I got little hands.
I'm just messing with you, man.
Hey, at least I'm not the smallest PDR hands. Hudson's got me beat on that. But I appreciate you coming on. How can guys find you again? We'll just put it out there.
It's Manny's PDR, man.
You're like this.
IG, Manny's PDR. Back there, hashtag MPDR. Manny's Paintless Dent Repair. Manny's PDR right here. In case you didn't get it, hashtag MPDR.
All right, brother. Well, I'm going to get done and go to bed.
Thanks, man. Have a great day tomorrow, brother.
Yeah, man. I'm ready to rock. You guys have a great evening. Remember, keep it real. And I will see you next week. See you guys.
Adios.